Gallifrey, go! Gallifrey, go! Welcome to our sci-fi world.
Hello and welcome to Gallifrey, pals. That's right. I've taken over the channel. It's mine now. Welcome to my new galactic empire! No!
No! It's mine! Okay. Oh, perfect. Hi, welcome to the Gallifrey Pals. It doesn't matter if Parker's alive or not for this, because no matter what, you're going to think that we're shills just watching this show to
Seriously?
be paid by Disney Plus. Could you imagine if Disney was paying our little old channel? I think I'd be living a much
Disney,
higher.
if you're out there and you feel like it,
Hey,
we wouldn't say no.
hey. But honestly, because
just like invite us to the cool Star Wars events.
yeah.
We know Christina.
Yeah, Christina's great.
Please, Disney.
No way. It's not happening, y'all. We are enjoying a TV show that some of you, I mean, you're already hate bombing the comments. There's just no stopping it. Shouldn't be interacting with you. Maybe I won't on this episode. It's just like, it's a wild way to live your life, y'all.
It's okay. Some people just want to be Sith.
You know?
Some people just
Here's
didn't
what
understand
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I was just saying that some people just don't understand the basic points of the media that they claim to be fans of. And it's so funny how that happens time and time again with very vehemently leftist pieces of media.
Yeah, and it's not just Star Wars.
It's not just Star Wars.
No, there's so many.
It just happened with The Boys, too.
I know.
It's so
I know. This is what sci-fi is about, and like fantasy, and like I don't know. I'm gonna use a quote that of Russell T. Davis, a writer on Doctor Who and many other shows, about the new season of Doctor Who. He was asked something along the lines of, how are you feeling and going to feel about some of the backlash that's coming in, or people who aren't okay with where the new directions are going in certain things? And he said, you know what? I think in the end, I'm doing them a service, because people like to be right about something. And you know what? Sarcastic or not, it's the ding dang truth. People just like to be right about something. So therefore, if you need that, it's yours. You can have that.
But also try and justify your beliefs against the fact that Star Wars was originally a story about America losing the Vietnam War and America being the empire.
Now they're really in the comments. So those of you who are here to have a good time with us, hi, sorry that intro is pretty intense. It's just these videos have been insane. I've seen even on other reactors channels, you know, it's wild out there. But hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Parker.
And we are here to watch Star Wars,
The Acolyte.
And heavily enjoying it. I think I've seen some good criticism. I have seen, there are some of you who to the people who are here because they support the channel and these perspectives and what we're here for, like all of us, we see you and we thank you. And I think there have been some great discussions of people coming in with points of why they maybe didn't like a certain parts of the episode, and new perspectives by seeing us watch the episode.
Yeah,
I love Star Wars, and I have found love in every piece of Star Wars media that is out there. Yeah, I'm talking the new trilogy too. I have found love in all of it.
We have to watch the holiday special now that you've said that.
Shit. The second one's a little rough. It's got some good in it, but that's what I mean. It's like, I saw someone out there, and I don't know if it was in our own comments or someone else's comments, but an older man who was a father and grew up with Star Wars, who didn't like the new trilogy, but his daughter loves it. And how and why would he take that away from her? Because she's going through what he went as a child, which was getting to experience Star Wars, and it related to his daughter, however it related to her. Why would he want to take that joy? Why would you want to take that from someone?
And I mean, this criticism, like Star Wars, all fandom criticism is like, I feel a little bit higher than when it comes to other things. Like but Star Wars in particular, even going back to the original trilogy, there was huge backlash.
Oh, people
when
were
they revealed
so upset.
Like who Vader was.
Mm-hmm. They didn't like it at all.
There were people who were super upset when they revealed that Luke and Leia were siblings instead of romantic interests. Like,
and people who went on full at the time raging.
I mean, they printed zines back in the day, which is so much more effort.
It's a lot of work.
A comment.
It's a lot of work. You know, and so here we are, and I'm here to enjoy it. I'm wondering if we're going to be back in present day. Are we going to get Jackie time?
I did see one thing that makes me believe we will see Jackie.
Okay.
I just saw a quote about Daphne Keane, that actor, talking about like some of the intention brought to the role.
Hell yeah. Okay, amazing. I can't wait to get the other side of the perspective in that story, in that flashback we just got.
I feel like that's going to be
that's
going to be like the penultimate episode, I think.
Penultimate?
Yeah,
that's a good word.
It is a good word.
Please help me with it.
It is the word for when you are describing the thing before the final thing.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's so funny because that's what I was going to say. As I was thinking, it'd be like the second to last lead up to it, so it would be the penultimate. Oh, it's a fun word.
It's a really good word. It's one of my favorite words.
That's just such a fun word.
Yeah,
penultimate. It's like facetious. Facetious. Yeah. Oh, love that word. Yeah. Anyways, I agree. I do think it will be the penultimate leading up. And also something else I would like to draw attention to before we dive into this is that there's a lot of conversation about how as a Star Wars fan, I have always been curious about more of the witch stories because the Witches of Dathomir and that whole, there is something there. And if you haven't watched Clone Wars, if you haven't watched Rebels, there's a piece of stuff that you're missing. And maybe you don't like it, and fine, whatever. Start the video over. But I have always been curious about it because I've had the conversation with other Star Wars fans. They are using the Force, but there are people throughout history who worship the same sun and called it a different god. That is the scenario here. Yeah. The Jedi have claimed it in their way that they've, instilled within them and their beliefs, and that's fine.
It's just different approaches.
It's just
to the
a
same
different
idea.
approach, which is not religion in general, but we're not even going to go there.
Nope.
But yeah, the fact that they call it a thread of life, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And if anything, is almost, again, so similar to what the Force is and how the Jedi describe it that they talk about basically being threaded to the Force.
It is different cultures looking at the same thing.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
So anyways, I'm very excited to get back to present day.
Oh, and also just to get ahead of the comments one more time, Dave Filoni was the one who suggested these witches. So if you have a problem with that.
Oh, yeah. Remember the huge rage fit when Ahsoka was announced as Anakin's.
Yeah.
And George Lucas is the one that
turned to Filoni and was like, hey,
Anakin definitely had a Padawan. And Filoni went, what?
And
excuse me?
If you want to question that, this is something that we have heard directly from the mouth of Sam Witwer.
Yeah.
Who voices Darth Maul.
And there's also quotes on it.
I mean, there's quotes on it too.
It's all there.
But we have had a conversation with Sam Witwer, who is one of the biggest Star Wars nerds I know.
Yeah.
He's
a big one.
He's a really big one. during the strike, we got to talk to him for like 2 hours about Star Wars.
It was so cool.
And not because we were like bothering him.
Conversation just ended up, we were talking about other stuff, and then conversation just came up, and he just was like, because I didn't recognize him because I know his voice but didn't connect it, and then I realized, and I looked at him and went, what? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, okay, well now I have to say it. I fucking love your Darth Maul. And then from there, it was just a spark of Star Wars love, and it was so much fun to chat about all of that stuff.
So
and
good.
Yeah, anyways, it's just, if you don't want to be here, don't be here.
It's fine.
There's still, I feel like some people are afraid that because of this show, Star Wars is never going to be able to create anything ever again. And it's like, if this show fails, then fine. It fails. They put their effort into it. I think all of these people gave it a wonderful performance, and all of the work that's gone into it, the practical,
and there's,
it's not CGI, like they're using practical effects in this. They're doing the Star Wars thing. Wow, we could just keep going about
really
this. And you want to know why? It's because we love Star Wars.
And here's the thing. This doesn't, like, there are some people who think that this, you know, doesn't fall in line with the stuff of the High Republic era that's coming out. And from my understanding,
yes, it does.
It very much does. That's all I've got. Like,
anyways. So those of you who are here because you're excited to watch The Acolyte and excited to watch it with us, bless your patience. Thank you so much.
For those of you who, after all of this, still don't think that we're real fans of Star Wars,
fine. There's nothing we can do to prove it to you.
We'll take your hate view.
I know, that's the other. I'm just like, fine.
Yeah.
Comment away.
YouTube doesn't care how you view it, just that we get a view.
Any hoosers, everybody. Okay. We're off to watch it. Don't know the episode of the title because we didn't look at it, and we'll see that in a moment.
Hey.
Look at this. This is... wow.
Oh.
The yin and the yang.
That's the symbol from...
is it?
From May's head, yeah. And from the... Onasea.
That's... yes.
Yeah.
We've never seen it connected with lines before, I don't think. Because on their heads, it's dots. Look at this guy.
Diminish areas of vulnerability.
Woof!
That's our time.
ALYSHA. I came to say goodbye. I've done what I needed to do. Thank you. For what? For helping me find my sister. Prove my innocence, clear my name. And thanks to you, I've seen her with my own eyes.
I figured you'd stay until we apprehended her. I mean, you must be curious after all this time.
May is the Jedi's problem now.
And I'm not a Jedi. Yeah, I knew that was...
Don't tell me you'll miss me.
No.
You mourn the years lost between the two of you.
Someone must find May before she does any more harm. But it's not me. Next time I'm on Coruscant, though, I'll look you up. And we'll go to a cantina and trade stories about Master Soul.
Did you say goodbye to him?
No.
I've caused him enough trouble.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Yeah, that's gonna go super well.
Oh, so the thing I saw was that actor for Jackie was saying that she's playing, like, her intention this week was that she has a crush on Osha. That's canon.
Oh, it's gonna make people so mad. Already. Hey, comment away. What are your thoughts and feelings? How are you processing?
I know bounty hunters won't set foot in these forests.
Oh, but you have.
Yes, I have. That is one Jedi who doesn't want to be found.
Ooh, those trees.
You went in there and risked your life for my master?
No, I risked my life to help you. Admit it. You need me.
I mean, that is proven to be very true.
Your sister being alive doesn't change anything. You need to kill the Wookiee. You made a deal.
There's 3 hours of sunlight left.
He's so slimy.
I know, it's so
Yet
good.
I'm also like...
Follow me?
He's got me.
Yeah.
Like, I want to keep hearing him talk, but also I'm like, something's going on with you.
It's like I keep waiting for him to be stupid, but he's not.
He's
in
not.
This show. I just keep waiting for like a little crack of
A
joke
dumb
or
little
something.
like.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch The Good Place.
Is that Kiramundi?
She is fast.
That looks like him.
But weak.
Yeah.
Someone has trained her.
But who?
She doesn't know her master's identity.
It's absurd. Could this be a splinter order?
This girl could become a major threat.
She's not disciplined.
And she killed 2 Jedi Masters.
One of them took it willingly.
Yes.
But as far as
they targeted these 3.
4.
Including but they even proved that.
That's true.
They're like, there's no sign of struggle.
She turns up all these years later, trained by one of our own.
You think a Jedi taught her?
Even a hologram can tell me that. The High Council would be obliged to inform the Senate. A scandal like this would inspire fear and mistrust. Master Holden, extract Kelnacca from his post on Kofar and intercept May.
And if she doesn't come peacefully?
I'm not expecting it to come to that.
Why would you not expect it to come to that? What is wrong with you?
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I did, as soon as I knew.
No, Soul. 16 years ago, there was a chance this poor girl survived.
I didn't think there was.
If I thought there was, of course I would have.
I fear May is only a small part of her master's larger plan.
Well, that's probably very true.
That is difficult to see.
That is, yeah.
Something to tip the scales.
If she resists arrest, and Holden neutralizes her...
It won't come to that.
Then the whole master will truly be lost to us. She will not surrender without getting something in return.
Do we have something she wants?
Yeah.
She hasn't left yet.
Saul's gonna have to go find ALYSHA.
How can you kill a Jedi without a weapon? It has to be some sort of test, right? Can you use their saber if you disarm them? I'm just curious how you're gonna do it this time. You failed so much.
I killed Indara and I killed Torben.
But you killed them your way. Your master wants
What kind
you
of
to...
deal did you make with him?
We didn't exactly. I just owe him. He collects people.
I've never seen his face. Have you?
You know I haven't. Oh look, there it is.
I don't.
Yeah.
Can't believe my sister's Jedi scum. What was she like when you spoke to her?
Can't believe.
Oh. She seemed in over her head. She seemed really fond of that one Jedi Master. What was his name again? Soul?
You saw Soul. Oh, I don't trust Chimere.
No. I think it's maybe too obvious that he's the master.
That he's the master. Like,
but...
that has to be a red herring.
Yeah.
But he's definitely heavily involved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I would do that if I had the tools pit, but I don't have those, all right?
ALYSHA!
Shit.
Fuck.
I went to find you, and Jackie said you already left. I need you to come with me on this mission.
You want me to rejoin the Jedi?
No.
Well, not officially.
Oh, she was.
You need me so you can get to her.
She was kind of excited about the thought of that.
She was so ready.
When I told May you were alive, her eyes softened. If you come, they will allow us both to go.
If not,
I don't want May to get hurt.
He can't go.
There is still good in her. The part of her that loves you.
She's a murderer.
But she is still your family.
I do have complicated feelings about that.
Yep.
I'm not wearing that civilian robe.
Though we don't know that she actually killed them, because we really do believe something more happened that we didn't get to see.
The order stationed Master Kelnacca on Kofar, but no one has heard from him in over.
Oh, it was really funny.
Yeah.
Transmissions.
Plo Koon?
We love a sassy droid. We love a sassy droid.
What's that? That's Basil.
No.
Any questions, civilian?
No, very comprehensive briefing, Yord.
Hem. Hem.
Are they really just gonna make us wonder if that's Plo Koon?
Just
You're
like
gonna
they
need to
did
hand
with.
that blaster over.
I was
Yeah.
trying to look up the cast for this episode, but I'm gonna do it after because I don't want to get
It's
distracted.
actually the property of the Jedi Order. I'm going to have to insist that you hand it over.
Rude.
Yord? Stop it.
The locals say he ventured off into the forest and never came back.
Oh, all right, Basil.
Do you understand what the Basil is saying?
His name is Basil, and yes,
Yeah, not the.
I took it upon myself to learn a language a little more nuanced.
That does not surprise me, Yord.
I'm not upset. I am concerned
Oh,
for your safety.
bullshit.
Soul thinks that May can be saved.
Master Soul is a wise Jedi.
But if it comes to it, and she doesn't listen to me, you need to stop her. I can't hesitate a second time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Soul brought you here to face her. But maybe he brought you here to face yourself.
Damn, Yord. Damn. Damn, Yord came in hot.
Okay, Yord.
Yord came in hot, Osha. I don't know what to tell you. That was. He's not like again. I really do like Yord.
Come on.
Ooh, I want to know where they filmed this. Ooh, look at these trees. Are these like those look like bugs?
Those like
Those look like
snail things?
bugs. They look like giant roly-poly-olies, if I'm being honest. Little roly bugs.
He says there's something wrong
You,
here. Something rotten.
you don't say.
We
This
don't know,
ominous forest
and we don't want to know.
with
what
weird
is out
growths on the tree.
Yeah, something's bad here. No shit, Sherlock. No, why?
OSHA.
Now the Daleks are gonna come back.
OSHA. Oh, those are absolutely practical. Until, you know, certain.
Yeah. You touched the bug and you woke it up.
It fucking flies. That is my worst nightmare. Oh, I'm actually not okay. Umbaroth?
It's attracted to light.
I didn't.
It called the creature something in the subtitles.
Okay. Umbaroth.
Umbaroth.
Umbramoth?
Umbramoth. Which, yeah, if you think
Yeah.
about it, you know, that was. I would simply die. I would simply cease to exist.
I was able to sense that creature, but I disturbed it. And now it's dead.
Although you've had more experience with death than I have.
Well, I could never accept death as a true Jedi should.
A true Jedi.
The resentment that I felt for my sister, even though I missed her at the same time.
Yeah, complicated.
We're not defined by what we lose. We're defined by what we survive. You've survived a lot.
Shut up, Jackie.
Yup. That got me.
You can't stop now.
Something's in the forest.
I have to fight a Wookiee after this trek. It's not a test. He says, your final lesson is one you teach yourself.
That in and of itself is less.
Attacking a defenseless person goes against everything the Jedi stands for. It's not a test. It's impossible.
It's not impossible.
I want this more than anything, but it's impossible. And if I don't do it, they'll kill me.
You're right. You need rest.
Oh boy, interesting.
Little force connection happening? No? Oh, she faking?
She wants to go without him.
Yeah.
I swear we need a tracker just to track our tracker. Basil.
She's faking it. She doesn't trust him.
Nope.
I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to kill a Jedi without a weapon. You were wrong. ALYSHA being alive changes everything. I surrender myself to Kelnacca, and then turn myself into the Jedi.
The Jedi will put you in prison.
Not after I tell them who I know.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was a...
Interesting. I have thoughts on that that I will save.
I feel different. I sense things again in a way that gives
They're
me the courage
together.
to face
There's...
You're going to face your past. Both of us will.
Oh.
Once we get May safely to the ship, I'll explain everything. I promise.
Saul.
Good. Good, sir.
Soul. I don't know which one it is.
I think it's Saul. Saul.
Hey, little buddy.
He's found May.
What did she fall into? I couldn't tell if that was important or not.
They look kind of like a thing you run into in like the Fallen Order games.
Yeah. It's like
maybe a reference to that.
You're just gonna run into Kelnacca's. He's dead. Sorry, now I disappeared off camera. They're gonna think that she did it. Because she didn't know Basil was with them.
Yeah.
With a saber.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they'll now know it wasn't her.
He's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I was like, they'll have to know it wasn't her because she doesn't have a saber.
But he does.
I need something to happen.
Yep.
Yes, he's here. He's like behind them.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, he's behind them. She can feel it.
Ooh.
What? Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, we're back. The thing I want to jump straight to is my thought that I had.
Okay.
Which was May playing that part of like, I'm tired if I'm going to face Kelnacca, blah, 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 blah. That conversation with Chimere. And then there was that switch we saw, and it was like, oh, okay, she doesn't trust him. But it wasn't distrust. I mean, it's a distrust, but also that she had changed her mind.
Right.
Personally, I did not see that happen in the writing.
Yeah.
I did not see that in the emotional portrayal.
It did come out of nowhere.
It kind of felt just super, we need to write this for the story, so we did. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought if anyone was going to maybe swap sides, it would be Oshi.
Well, I don't know. There was, because he didn't kill her.
Right.
He just flung her off to the side.
Right.
I say he. Well, they use he. He flung her off to the side. I don't think he wants her dead. I do think he wants her.
Well, yeah, twins. There's probably
I think he wants her.
Something extra powerful to
Absolutely. Which also there are prophecies vary. Just because there's one doesn't mean other. Like, chill out about the twin thing.
Well, yeah, and I think we've talked about this off camera, but I think the difference is that Anasea and,
which I guess is their last name, because they called her May Anasea.
Right. But I think the inherent difference is that there was a person's intention in creating them with Anasea and Kralik.
It's just Mother Anasea. But they're not showing me the second mother. Sorry, everybody. Manny, his last name starts with a J.
Jacinto.
Jacinto. Little OSHA. Coral. Is that her name?
Yes, Mother
Coral. Mother Coral. Mother
Yes.
Coral and Mother Onasea.
So I think the inherent difference between what happened with Anakin and what happened with the twins is that there was a human intention, or human intention in that creation, whereas I believe Anakin, it was just the Force exerting its will.
Of the prophecy that which okay.
So like
I vibe with that.
I don't even think it breaks anything.
No, I don't think it breaks anything at all. I think whatever. Start the video over.
It's just it's in forstro fertilization versus immaculate conception.
Yeah, duh. Silly beans. But yeah, that moment with May was, I'm willing to accept it. It was difficult for me to believe in the moment.
Yeah.
That is, I think, the best way I can put that feeling towards it.
The actual fear when she realized that the master was
believe
there,
all that.
I think she sold the oh shit, maybe I've made a mistake in that moment.
Oh, see, interesting. Because I saw her more as like I mean, yeah, maybe because she's watching, she knows that OSHA is out there. And it's like, is she going to confront the fact that she just literally said that what matters is OSHA,
right?
Not her master.
Yeah.
What a cliffhanger.
So,
excuse you?
I wish the episode had been longer.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
I think there could have been more emotional beats in it.
Definitely.
If it were even just, I mean, even if you work with 5 to 10 minutes longer.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of money going into these episodes because of the practical effects and the things that they're doing. But I feel like an extra 5 to 10 minutes could have really allowed for some good emotional beats.
Just,
to happen.
Maybe have OSHA interact with a Jedi who we know has really good sort of insight and wisdom into things. And, we've seen interact with other people's Padawans later down the timeline. And just confirm that it's Plo Koon.
If only. Yeah, that's the thing is I pulled up, I literally asked, is that Plo Koon in, the first article from 18 hours ago says Plo Koon is in the Acolyte because Dave Filoni remains a Star Wars Phantom Menace. Okay. Also 18 hours ago, the Keldor Jedi in the Acolyte episode 4 is not Plo Koon. But I believe this one more, but is named Ithia Pan.
Okay.
LOL, this person, in their opinion, that came in the latter half of it, Star Wars ultimately made the right decision in making this a new character. I disagree.
Yeah.
I think having Plo Koon would have been a really, really, really fun thing. I mean, they even have the ability to play around with Yoda being around. Even technically Chewbacca is around.
Yeah.
I don't think they bring in Chewbacca, but
No.
Yoda.
I mean, Yoda is at the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, like Yoda's there.
Or, maybe off doing Jedi stuff off world.
But he's there.
But he's involved. Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. I think that is another thing that would make a lot of fans very upset. Just like it did in the new trilogy. I think that Yoda is a key aspect of Star Wars. And I think if you can, what's the point of having a character who's that old if not be able to have the ability to see him at different points throughout the timelines?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion. So yeah, I don't know. I really overall enjoyed that episode.
Oh no, it was a great episode. I just wish for more.
I wish there was more
of great episode.
Yeah.
But great stopping spot.
The ending was great.
I cannot wait to see what May's
response.
What May does in the opening moments of next episode.
Opening moments of next episode are going to be key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think overall the episode was definitely very good. I think the end of the episode was great for me.
Yes.
I needed more emotional beats there for sure. I needed a little bit more, even with the Jackie and OSHA stuff too. Like if I could have had a little bit more. I love that is what the, you know, I can't remember her name. Daphne King. I love knowing that I love getting to hear actors justifications and things that they build and put into the character. And I think that's super great. And I just wish we could have seen a little bit of more interaction with them, because they've obviously started to have a connection. Like,
definitely.
and I just don't feel like we've seen a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably my biggest like complaint. But I still am really, I think it's very good. I think it's very good.
Also, Jedi Padawan, like meeting someone and having half an adventure with them and instantly being smitten with them
is not out of reach. It's not.
It's sounding.
It's not out of reach.
Familiar.
I can acknowledge.
Are you an angel?
So silly. I hate Sam. Fucking same, buddy. Same. Gets everywhere. It's uncomfortable. Boring.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all. Hey, how are you feeling about this episode? What are your thoughts? We do want to hear them. There's just a different approach.
If you didn't like it, concrete reasons that are not generalizations like it's woke, it has women, but you know, things.
It has people starring in it that weren't born when the original Star Wars came out. That's a real comment on our last video, y'all. And I'm not even going to go into why that is absolutely cuckoo bananas, okay? Because I feel like most of you understand.
Listen, would I love to watch a Star Wars show about a bunch of old-ass Jedi going out and kicking ass? And I'm sorry, but if you were watching the original Star Wars movies in theaters...
You're old. And that's not a bad thing. Being old is not bad, but honey, you're old. and that's A-okay.
None of you are Padawans.
Sorry, not sorry. We wouldn't be Padawans. Like, we're not... anyways, yeah. I think there are valid criticisms of any piece of media out there. And I would love to hear them. And hopefully you've heard us on our sides of it too. And I would love to hear what you're loving about this show as well. Maybe you can... a positive bomb review, you know?
Yeah. And
it's the thing that kills me is like people pull up like online reviews and stuff like that. And it's like not everybody has access to doing those things. And it's really difficult when you always. And when you go in, their reviews started to drop for the show before it had even started. Yeah. So it's like literally review bombs are happening.
Not just that. There was it was either a different show or movie called The Acolytes.
Okay.
With an S.
Uh-huh.
And people started to review bomb that.
Whoopsies. That only proves...
But no, there's no review bombing happening.
That's so funny.
And also, what IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes thinks is an objective fact and not an opinion.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm, in case you could not tell.
Anyways, I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
I'm having a good time. I feel like I'm watching Star Wars. Here's, you know what, for me, and I think I've said it in the past, you want to know what'll be the death of Star Wars for me? For me, personally, the death of Star Wars, the moment they stop using fucking... Yeah, that's when it's over. That's when it's done.
I was like, what kung fu?
I couldn't think of the word. What is the word? What was the program?
When
you used to have to...
The like PowerPoint
PowerPoint. I was like, it's right there. But the PowerPoint fucking swipes and transitions, the moment those are gone is the moment that Star Wars has died.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Star Wars. And that's it. I think that's my one line.
Yeah. Yep. But let me tell you, as someone who has taken in a lot of the old extended universe, the Acolyte is better than 90% of that shit. And I'm not saying
like the old, yeah.
and I'm not saying I don't love that stuff.
Are you talking about novel material, or are you
like
talking
the old
about
novels, comics, etc.?
Definitely.
The writing on this show
It's been really good.
Just better than so much of that stuff.
And I think that's just the name of the game.
Yeah, and that's not to say I don't love the old stuff, because I do. I grew up on that stuff.
Absolutely.
But it was also not the best writers working on it. And there's some really stupid things that happened back then, and I don't need to harp on it.
We don't need to keep going into it.
Because I do love it.
Again, thank you to those of you who are here because you're enjoying yourselves and enjoying these reactions. And hopefully you're okay with us taking the moment to just like attempt to calmly approach the conversation, which I know that will not be the case necessarily below. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for being here.
Just do your Jedi breathing before you comment.
Yeah, take a breath. Realize that there are people on the other end of these conversations who were people, you know, the other reactors that I see getting just horrible, nasty comments and reviews and things like that. Like, people don't deserve that. It is a really wild way to live your life.
It is ultimately a TV show.
Yeah. Overall, by the end of the day, it is.
Yeah, you can. Hey, if this bothers you, you can go read the old Knights of the Republic series.
Have a good time.
I think it's on Marvel Unlimited. Which is a great, not sponsored, but a great comic subscription reading service.
Yeah. If you want to like the video, we've already talked about commenting below. If you're disliking the video, that's okay. Again, YouTube doesn't care. They see it as interaction, therefore it is good for the channel. And for those of you that want to hang out and watch the full length reaction and watch along with us and basically help support the entire channel, not basically, it's the truth. Gallifrey Gals, our patreon.com/Gallifrey Gals. We have a couple different tiers over there. Like I said, full length reaction, access to our Discord community where we can all.
And if you do the Discord thing, I'm active in there. So
yeah,
like we can
get
talk
to have
about
chats.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
And it's a really great little community, and we really appreciate all of you because, again, it's the only way that this can keep going. So, and yeah, be sure to check out everything else we got on the channel. Hit that little bell. You know how it goes. Blah, blah, blah. YouTubers. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Have a good one.
Catch us next time
on the Gallifrey PALS.
As we
punch it, Chewie.
Cool.